dude, we have to come up with a whole nother list. ADHD whiskey says that we only need 5 bottles of whiskey, but this time he gave us weird freaking rules.
Sounds easier than last time.
All right. Hey there, welcome back to Tipsy Whiskey Shenanigans. I'm still Steven.
I'm Alec.
And today we give you another only 5 whiskeys you need
According to ADHD whiskey.
Yeah, that guy. So,
Dizzy.
he did a little spin-off of that whole Reddit thing where you had to pick only 5 whiskeys, but then he made his own rules, which
They sound more fun.
I agree with some of his rules or some of his ideas. Some I kind of I'm like, do you really need a whiskey for that?
No,
But
I agree with 4 out of 5 of them. Okay, so 80%.
Yeah.
That's good.
Is that 80%?
4 out of 5 is 80%, my friend.
I'm not the math major.
All right, cool. So,
Alright.
how do you want to start this off?
So, number 1 on ADHD whiskey's list is going to be your entry buzz whiskey, which is the whiskey you're going to use to start the night off right. And for me, 1792 single barrel. So, 1792 single barrel, it's like 1792 small batch, but a little bit better and a little bit higher proof.
No more frisky?
It's nice, easy, simple, but it also kind of gets you ready for anything around that 100, which is that nice middle proof. It's not too low where if you jump from like 80% and then you go into like a barrel proof, it's gonna be like, whoa. You know, it's like a nice like middle ground. You can always step down the proof if you want, you know. It's a nice, really in between sweet, banana-y, fruity bourbon that goes good in any occasion. All right, Alec, what is your entry buzz whiskey?
All right, while I agree 1792 has got everything you said, I'm going a little bit of a different route. You're picking something that's just kind of easy, kind of I'm gonna flow into it kind of thing. Mine, Iowa Double Rye. I chose this because I think that it gets you prepped for anything. You know, this is going to be a little bit of a different tasting whiskey. It's not going to be like the massive hitter that you would expect from anything else. It's a little bit lower, but it also just has a good all-around flavor that you can either go right into ryes afterwards if you want. If you want, you can take a step back, jump into the bourbon train. If you feel like it, you can say, out of here, I'm going Scotch, whatever.
Number 2 on the list that ADH gave us is going to be your current favorite. This bottle is ever changing. It's just whatever new whiskey you have, or maybe even old whiskey you have that's resurfaced in your life that you're bananas about. Not bananas,
Unintended there.
but just something that
You find yourself
currently
grabbing
love.
every time. Yeah, you grab it every time you get on the shelf. You're like, I want a little bit of that today.
Which for me, I've been on a Knob Creek bender recently. This Knob Creek 12-year is the bee's knees. This 12-year, 100 proof offering from Knob Creek, and I think it does really well. Like, I think the whole Knob Creek flavor profile, all of that jazz, I think it does really well at higher ages, like 12, 13, 14, more or less. You know, I haven't tried like all of them in the world, but Knob Creek 12-year, phenomenal.
All right, tickling your fancy?
Yeah, I've been all about it recently.
All right, fair enough. Now for me, I'm gonna take that latter stage of what we're talking about for your current favorite. This is a whiskey that I never really loved necessarily when I first had it. I just thought it was good. But the last couple of times that we've put it down, I've been like, man, that's good stuff. 1920, Old Forester. This
For once, I'm not the reason an Old Forester product or Brown-Forman product is on this list.
Yes, this is me today, okay? I love my wheat whiskeys, I love my Jameson, but you know, Old Forester 1920, great bottle, you know, it's coming in just at 115 proof, and it's got great flavor. It's a good thing to sit down with and take a sip. You can have 1 glass if you want to have just a chill night. You can have 3 glasses if you want to get a little buzzed, okay? Either way, it's a bottle that I love. heart.
Yeah. It's one of my probably top 5 all-time favorite whiskeys, so that can't be a problem.
Boom.
Number 3. The third one you need is going to be your hipster bottle. This is something you knew about either before anyone else knew about it, or you're just crazy about it and no one else knows about it.
Yes.
And for me, that bottle happens to be Russell's Reserve Tenure. I feel like recently, especially in the whiskey tube community, this has been getting a lot of action. A lot of people have been talking about it. They're comparing it to Eagle Rare, saying maybe it's more complex, maybe it's better. That's because it is, and it's not allocated. This was one of my first go-to whiskeys that I really enjoyed, that you can pick up on any shelf anywhere. This was one of the whiskeys, if not the whiskey, that probably really got me into
Whiskey.
bourbon specifically. So if there was ever any bottle that I was hipster about, Russell's Tenure is my bottle.
Man, see, Steve's got a cool story for his, you know. That was beautiful, by the way. Good job. Golf clap. Alright. Anyway, so for me,
I hate you.
alright, my choice for the hipster bottle is gonna be a little bit of a prelude, you might say. In 10 years from now, when everyone is picking this up at the store and they think it's the best thing around, Peralta. This is the good stuff. Local bottle from Arizona. Obviously, you're not gonna be able to find it everywhere, but like I said, when it's mass produced someday, you will love it. It is amazing. It's got good flavor. It's got different all around taste to any other kind of bourbon. It's not like a super harsh, not like a super, pungent. It's just like a very smooth, little chocolatey, delicious bourbon that I can't seem to say no to. It's so good. Anyway, I'm not gonna get in love here, but I choose Peralta bourbon.
Yep, I
Venture Stills.
completely agree. If there was any local craft that I think is gonna take off that we've had in Arizona, which we might be Adventurous Still bandwagoners at this point because they are our favorite local craft, but if there's any bottle that between the both of us that not a lot of people know about, even maybe people in the Arizona whiskey community,
Right.
and they need to know about, it's these guys. These guys know what they're doing when it comes to whiskey, and they make
Absolutely.
interesting whiskeys.
Adventurous Stills. Peralta bourbon.
Alright guys, and coming
Getting
up,
into the fun
yeah,
stuff.
now from here on out, me and Alec, our list is same. We agree both of these fit exactly where they are for specific reasons.
Yes.
So, our jealousy whiskey, our whiskey that we would pull out to make people jealous, is the only freaking American whiskey unicorn we have, which is, if you've paid attention to the show before, Wild Turkey, Master's Keep, 17 years, bottled and bond. So, 17-year-old
Gotta show off.
whiskey that is bottled and bond, so obviously 100 proof from Wild Turkey. Even if we did have a lot of unicorns to choose from, I still think this bottle, in the realm of like $150, $200 bottles,
Yeah.
I think this is a great whiskey. Our jealousy bottle, our bottle we pull out to just let you know that we're better than you guys, which we're definitely not. But if we were those kinds of people, it would be Wild Turkey, Master's Keep, 17-year-old bottled and bond.
Boom.
All right, and
On to the final one.
Final one,
Yes.
which to me,
This is the only.
this one I don't agree with.
Yeah,
in the
this is
play.
the only one on the list that it's just for, chills.
Long pour. Yes, I'm cheating because this glass is huge. The final bottle you need on your list is
Let's count
a
it down,
bottle
people.
you can long pour no matter what. You never miss a drop. And if anyone's seen the show before, they know I always miss every single freaking draw.
Take a poll. Who thinks that Steve's gonna miss this class even though he sucks?
Ours is Cali Riptide Castrate.
Yep, it's
this
a rye.
Is rye from California that
I think it was aged 3 years.
we didn't like.
No.
So, wait, how high do you think we should go?
I say
off camera?
No, just to the hat, just the hat. Dude, you're gonna miss so fucking hard. Oh my god.
About 50%.
Not even. Bruno!
No! Jeez. Okay.
Anyway.
Our long pour, which clearly we're not good at long pours,
Nope.
is Cali Riptide.
Yes.
Oh god, there's whiskey all over the place.
Dude, I know. It's literally all. Anyway. So, that's our list. You gotta go with the intro bottle, your personal fave, the hipster, your jealousy, and the long pour.
Which clearly we are short pours at best.
Well, for you, yes.
But that's gonna be a wrap for this video, folks. Please do us a favor, like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you thought about this. Please follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Patreon. We thank you guys for your support. That being said, this is the wrap of this video. Cheers, y'all.
Cheers.
We'll see you later.